All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing His word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay? And as you can see the title, of the live screen, let the bad time roll. Okay? Because we're coming into a time, all right, of a great increase in wickedness, which is going to bring a great increase in judgment. Okay? Now, as brothers have been going into, you hear a lot of talk about Esau Edom, really pretty much turning up the CERN. Okay? And we know that CERN, all right, Esau was tapping into, portals and, summoning, okay, demons and, trying to figure out, how everything was created. Like, this man is really bugging out in the earth. And what it's going to result to is the worst time since the earth ever was. Okay? This man, opens up he's going to open up a portal, and there's going to be things that are going to come through that he can't control, man. Okay? Because Yahweh Shemal Shah is playing on the mind of Esau Edom heavy in these latter times, which is going to bring the worst time that the earth has ever seen. Okay? It's going to work against him. When you read Ezekiel 7:5, it said, "Thus saith the Lord power, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come." And evil goes into bad times. So only bad times are coming. Okay? You go to the brother page, GMS Watchman, and he has a lesson. Well, he has a video of this Edomite woman, speaking about how, she been talking to farmers, and they're saying that the food that's in the grocery stores now were from last year's harvest. Okay? And there was nowhere near as much food harvested or planted this year for next year's harvest as last year. Okay? There's a fabricated shortage, man, which that lack of food is going to trickle into chaos, man. Okay? That lack of food will trickle into all-out chaos, man. So bad times are prepared. Okay? And Esau Edom, everything that he's doing to stay in the power is working against him. Okay? It's working against him, and it's going to create the worst time since the earth was ever made. That's why when you go to, which we get it, because Esau Edom, wants to tap into, okay, all these different portals and, CERN, because pretty much he's trying to go back and get that blessing, man. Ultimately, that's what Esau Edom wants, is to go back in time and get that blessing, man. Go back to the beginning and really make himself the chosen. He thinks that he has some ability to do that, man. Okay, Esau was bugged out way beyond what people think, man. Okay, this is Job 5:12. It's pointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Okay, and Esau Edom was known as what? The most subtle beast of the field. Okay, the subtle goes to crafty, shrewd. This man is very crafty in wickedness. Okay, he's extremely crafty with his wickedness, man. He's been able to deceive the masses. Okay, the globe. This man was able to deceive the earth. With his craftiness, man. But see, it's wearing off. Okay, And this whole CERN thing is pretty much him being desperate, man. Esau Edom is moving in desperation. That's why when we read verse 13, it says he taketh the wise in their own craftiness. Okay? So them having the ability to even, make those protons collide and create subparticles, and if you go into the science of the whole CERN thing, okay? Esau in his bag, man. All right? In his bag. Okay, wickedness, man. And this CERN thing, is pretty much a full court shot at the at the buzzer, man. Okay. So he's, tampering with this left hand, wisdom and energy. Okay, but it's gonna work against him. That's why I say he take the crafty in their own craftiness, man. Okay, and the counsel of the fraud is carried headlong. Yeah, because you best believe, man, as he continues to tamper, with that CERN, there's gonna be things that's gonna come through portals that that he can't deal with, man. And there's gonna be things that's gonna come through that's gonna heavily affect the masses, man. Okay, that's why we're in the time now of obedience, man. This ain't the time, all right, to be fickle in faith, man. To be fickle in understanding, still trying to hold on to worldly ideologies, because that's a haven for demons. Okay, these ideologies that Esau has pushed throughout the earth make people a haven for demons, man. Okay, when you celebrate these wicked pagan holidays, you're opening yourself up to demons. Okay, when you believe in these false doctrines of Christianity or whatever, you went to Egyptology, where you got these different symbols on you, and you worship the ancestors, you're opening yourself up for demons, man. Okay? And as this man is turning up the knob on that CERN, okay? If this man is turning the CERN knob up, you best believe, man, people, okay, are finna feel the effects of it, man. Okay? That's why when you go to Isaiah, because this is what Esau Edom is doing. You go to Isaiah 47 and 12, it says, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, all right, if so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail. So the Most High is encouraging Esau to go into the left-hand side, man. Okay? It's a trick bag. Esau is in the trick bag, man. Okay? The reason why he's been able to rule and tap into the left-hand side, because it was ordained of the Most High. It ain't because Esau just some great, nigga in the earth. Okay? As if he's just, the master of this. He was allowed to do that. The Most High told them demons to serve Esau for a period of time. Okay? And there's so much that Esau doesn't know. Because Esau tries to pride himself as if he's omnipotent and omnipresent. As if he's all-knowing. Okay? There's a lot of things that this man does not know dealing with that realm. Okay? And he's going to find out the hard way. You see? Esau, a lot of times, Esau be capping, man. Like he got it. Like he, I say he is deep into his wickedness, and he, he has been allowed to go deep, with his science, okay? But he's limited. And he's trying to fight up against a power that's unlimited, beyond unlimited, And we're finna see major failure from Esau Edom. But he's trying to stand with these enchantments, and it's going to bring evil times in the earth, man. Okay? You got all this tension already in the earth, and you mix that with food shortage. You mix that with, different demons, enter into this realm. Okay? It's ain't going to be pandemonium. Okay? Pandemonium, man. Pan goes into all, demonia goes into demons. Okay? All demons, man. All demonic, man. Okay? It's going to be a very demonic, dark time in the earth as Esau Edom tries to stand with those enchantments, man. And all these things are going to work against him. Okay? And these are the times that we're in. Okay? Some dark, twisted times, man. The way people are in the earth is due to witchcraft. Because we got to understand, Esau Edom has the majority of the earth under heavy witchcraft, man. Under heavy enchantments. Okay? That's why when you argue with people, it don't make sense. Like when you hear the arguments that people have, it don't make sense. It's because they're enchanted. Okay? You got nigga. Okay, you got niggas that try to uphold Christianity and argue for Christianity. It don't make sense. That's why it don't matter what type of precepts you bring out. Jake is enchanted. Our people are enchanted. Okay? You got women that are fighting tooth and nail for the feminist doctrine, and no matter how senseless it sounds, okay? No matter how dumb it sounds when they say these things out loud, okay, they still try to fight for it because they're enchanted. Okay? Pretty much the society is filled with people that's trying to defend enchantments. And what's happening, these enchantments are being broken down, they're being confounded. Okay? Just as Elijah, when he confounded the prophets of Baal, well, that's what's happening now. Okay? Elijah represents what? The prophet of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua on the right-hand side. Okay? Confounding the lies and the delusions on the left-hand side. Okay? Because those prophets of Baal had no power. Okay? They didn't have no power. But Elijah, through Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, okay, had power. And it was on demand. He called down, fire to burn down the altar. To burn, the sacrifice on the altar. He even put water on it just to show that he is. The Most High had Elijah put water on that altar just to show that he is, because he ignited that altar still, man. To show that he's over fire. It's like he's over water. He has full authority over elements, man. And Esau Edom, he wants that authority, man. That's why he's going all into the, protons, the subparticles, the, nanotechnology. That's him, trying to say that he is, man, that he controls the elements. Okay? And the scriptures speak about how Yahweh Shah created things seen and not seen, because we can't see, the different, these protons and neutrons and, particles and atoms. We can't see those things, but they exist and they serve a purpose. Okay? And the scriptures say that what? Yahweh Shah created everything seen and not seen. And he has authority over it. Okay? How was he able to turn water into wine? Well, he has authority over those molecules, man. Okay, which can't be seen with the naked eye. Okay? So let's read verse 13. It says, thou weary and the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from the things which which that shall come upon thee. So this man is wearied in his counsel, man, and you can believe in that counsel in Davos, Sweden, okay, that they was in scramble mode. You know, they made that overturn versus Roe versus Wade. You know, when those five planets, were aligned with their crescent moon. Okay, it wasn't by coincidence, man. You had that crescent moon, you had Venus, Mars, Saturn, Jupiter. Okay, and there was one more. All right, that was aligned, and yeah, Saturn. Yep, but it was aligned. About a week or so ago, and that's when Esau Edom pushed forth their overturn versus Roe versus Wade, and we're seeing the trickle effect because now you have, you know, the people that are marching, all right, for murder. Okay, then you have this whole women's lib being revamped. Which Lord we'll get into that on lunch break, man. I hope I'm able to get into that, man. The Spirit allowed it, because pretty much that women live is a doctrine of two ugly ass Edomites, man. This modern, women's equality, man. That's a doctrine of two ugly ass Edomite women, man. You know, and look, I say, Lord, will we get into it? But we see all these things happening because Yahweh Shem Shai is exposing the hearts of this society, man, the minds of this society, what people really believe, how they really feel, how they really think. All is being exposed before the destruction. Okay, the scriptures say that people's own sins will be a witness against them in that day, and we're seeing, okay, the sins of spiritual Sodom being the witness against them, man. Okay, so the earth is prepped for horrible times. Okay, with all these things going on, man. The scriptures say what even then shall evils multiply in the earth, since evils grow in the earth, man. People thinking that there's some type of good case. Okay, people finna be through. People finna be hurt, man. All right, Esau Edom, all right, is finna go all out because he has everything to lose. Okay, the Most High put him in a position where he has to go all out because he has everything to lose. He can't just sit there, you know, and just watch his kingdom dwindle. His enchantments, lose power. He can't just no, man. This man is finna try to revamp. Okay, but he washed up. Okay, this nigga washed up. So, the Lord will you brothers and you few sisters edified. Just want to bring that point out, this morning. Until next time I say Shalom. Kwam Yashala, a Bible Ball, DTA soon. Shalom.